Which compliment that you've received has stuck with you? I did not grow up in a supportive home environment. So, all I ever knew was criticism. I had a substitute teacher in 2nd grade that had a really bad time with my class. I don't know what I did that day, but she wrote me a note that said, "You will go far." I still have it and will never forget her. She has no idea what her words meant to me and how much I needed an adult to care. When I was finishing up my master's degree, creative writing, my classmates and I were chatting, and one girl mentioned that she remembered how the first story she read as part of the peer review process was mine, and how her first thoughts after reading were, "Wait, this is the quality of work in this program. How on earth did I get in the same program as this girl?" A little bit of a put down to herself, though she was a very good writer as well. But it made me feel really good, and is the first compliment I thought of before any comments on my appearance. Lol. Honestly, my experience with writing is oftentimes I spend so much time working on something that, by the time I'm ready to call it a draft, I've become numb to it, and all I can think is, this is so boring and predictable and bland. People are gonna think it's absolute crap. So it served as a nice reminder that I'm my worst critic. Personally, mine is from 2nd grade when someone on the school bus randomly said, "You're always smiling." I don't know if it was so much a compliment as an observation, but it felt great to always be smiling. I hope to get back to that someday. I was 19 to 20 working the front desk at a hotel. And one day one of the maintenance guys walked through the lobby and told me that my makeup looked really nice that day. It stood out to me because he was telling me I'd done something well. And it was something that I was always unsure about. It was just eyeliner, mascara, and blush. Nothing spectacular. But that's all I like to use to improve my face. You are the least likely person I have ever met that would join a cult. Someone in art class drew my silhouette and it was so dang flattering. I hung it on my mirror until I graduated. I wish I could find it. I've received at least 5 compliments on my new $50 watch. The goddamn thing is impossible to read quickly because it's triangle shaped. But I do appreciate the compliments. That I have beautiful hair. Blush. Girl once told me I had nice pants. They even asked if I got them from the nice pants store. Unfortunately they were just from Ross Dress for Less. But the pants were nice and so was her forehead. I don't wear those pants anymore. You're very easy to talk to. It's hard to quantify good vibes. But I know you'd be a good person to do nothing with and to do everything with. About 13 years ago I grew out my beard and a coworker said it gave me gravitas. Since then I grow it out before looking for a new job, thinking it influences people during an interview. My husband overheard 2 women speaking Spanish talking about how nice my skin was. IDK, it wasn't something received. But it felt nice that they remarked on it to each other, which made it feel genuine, I guess. I honestly don't like compliments as it's hard for me to navigate whether they're genuine or manipulative, as I am autistic. Background. We met on Match and this was our first date after 2 weeks of texting. We are both 50 plus yo. I got to the winery first. In winter. And the only open seats were right by the cold door. When I saw seats further in open ups, I went over there to gain that better spot. It worked. When I turned around, I saw the exact picture of the man I thought I was meeting. I said, "It's you." And he said the same to me. A few dates later, we were falling for each other. We were playfully asking about first impressions. He said, "I got into the winery when you were walking away from the door. I thought, please be her, please be her, please dear God be her. And when you turned around and were happy to see that I was me, I was so happy. You are beautiful." But then, after a few more weeks of dating and getting more acquainted in very good healthy ways, he said things more related to my demeanor and personality. "We are one of a kind. From way different life experiences. The same kind heart. Or something. You have such beautiful pale skin. Never before have I received such a sweet yet ominous comment from a 4-year-old girl. I have a few. My hairdresser once said I was a good influence on my brother. Someone years ago told I was a joy to be around. Very small things that have stuck with me. You're the worst kind of handsome, because you don't realize it. If someone calls me a cutie. Dated a girl who called me, the man who lives between the lines. I've never forgotten that. I've had a few people tell me they feel warmth when giving me a hug. I'm a dude, so it's really nice to hear people feel safe around me in a world where it feels like everyone hates men. Someone at work said they always want to be on committees with me because I'm the most dedicated and organized. I always pride myself in that, so it was very satisfying. And someone on Reddit said I look like Kate Middleton, which was also nice, but I don't see it.